thank you so much for coming out tonight at the end of this catastrophic year in humanity's existence. It's almost like we need a collective sense of responsibility, just being together saying, let's make sure this ends. This needs to be over. And it is an honour to be here in this truly intimidating, if slightly ridiculous theatre. Backstage is intimidating. Everything looks beautiful. You see it, and then backstage there's photos of all the people who've appeared here. And you see Sinatra and Ella Fitzgerald and ballets, and it starts to make you think, is a man talking enough tonight? I don't wish to befoul this historic stage, so I started Googling who else had been here, and it didn't get any better, to be honest. Until I realised that this year was the site of the Republican national debate, where the future president bragged about the size of his dick. So fuck this theatre. Nothing that happens tonight will disgrace this building more than has happened in the last calendar year. I also didn't realise until I was Googling around that this was owned by Mike Ilitch. Yes, this is... Someone screamed for Ilitch like Mick Jagger was mentioned. So this is owned by the owner of Little Caesars Pizza, the worst foodstuff known to man. Pizza so bad, it's technically offensive to Italian people. This is what you thought, right? Basically a loaf of bread, you show it some cheese, and then you have a tomato shit itself all over it. This is what you had in mind. And your new arena is going to be the Little Caesars Arena. And yeah, I was reading about that, and the Ilitch family said, well, it's an issue of legacy. The old one's the Joe Louis Arena, you shit! What kind of legacy are you vomiting over this city? It's very nice, it's very nice. It's objectively nice. What a year we have befouled over ourselves. What's happening here? What do you do on New Year's Eve in Detroit? Do you stop? Look, this is the worst. Why are you filming this? That's the worst thing about doing stand-up anywhere. People just sit there going, I want to enjoy this, but now is not good for me. Later would be better. Later and smaller would be more convenient for me. I'm busy right now. I like to be entertained while shitting. Sorry, I was just distracted by the fact we have a sign language performer tonight, and I just caught him miming while shitting. Okay. Now, I have to address the elephant in the room because we have a problem. This gig just peaked. And yet, I've not really started yet. But I promise you, nothing will bring me more happiness than seeing an adult go. You do it better, and you should. Because you're throwing the Tyrannosaurus Rex arms as well. You're good. You're very good. I'm glad you're here. Oh, God, I needed this. So, what do you do? Did New York have the Apple drop? I know some places have a 2016 that comes. What happens here?
Nothing.
A D. The letter D drops. You couldn't get past the first idea. Well, we could do anything. Detroit has such a rich history. What about the letter D? We're done here. The letter D. What do you drop it off? A steel tower thing. You build a steel tower, you put a big D on it, and then you drop that D. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's not bad. Does that happen every year? It's just a bit on the nose, isn't it? A D. A letter D. Sure, having a GM car fail its brakes and smash into a wall, you couldn't get something that speaks to the city quite as well as that. This is a very, very tricky time, obviously, to be a human being at the end of this year that only in the last few days has taken Princess Leia and Princess Leia's fucking mother from us. Like the concept of this year is a German sociopath. What else do you love? George Michael, he's gone too. It's absolutely terrible. What are you going to do tomorrow? Are you all going to go to see the Big D? You've got to see the Big D drop, don't you? Are you going to go? Normally you have to work the D? Holy, I did not realise we had a celebrity amongst us. Oh my God, what are the chances of that? I pick the man who drops the D on this city. That is phenomenal. I think the most important thing we all need to do is enjoy the next 3 weeks. Because who knows what happens after that. I know people are very frightened at the moment, but this is the bonus time. We should all be tasting food like we've never tasted it before. If you ever wanted to bungee jump, jump now. Learn Portuguese, why not? Nothing is promised in late January. And I know a lot of people are saying they're going to move to Canada. I'm not moving to Canada. Armageddon is not enough to force me up there. It literally just hit me, we could barely be closer without being in Canada. And also, there is no more perfect Canadian heckle than Canada loves you. That is the verbal equivalent of a Canadian passport. No, I'm staying here. I am staying here, and I say that with the misplaced confidence of someone for whom that is not guaranteed. I'm an immigrant, and I've been shitting over the future president for the last 2 years. I could be forcibly removed. But I am saying, I want to attend his inauguration. I want to go down to the mall and attend that inauguration and stand there like the string quartet on the Titanic. Just turning to the person on my left and my right, saying, "Gentlemen, it has been an honour playing with you." Wait, they're tagging out? How do you do shitting? I'm aware that I'm an adult, but that has given me so much joy. What's that? You can't hear me up there. That's a bit of a problem. Can you really not hear me up there? Well, learn sign language. I don't know what to do about that. Can you make it louder at the back? I'm guessing that's not some... Oh, hold on, there's other people that don't want it louder. I didn't want to get into a volume fight before this gig had begun. Something I like about Detroit audiences, they like to have the exact setting measured out before you start. Do you do this when Pearl Jam come here? Eddie, take a little bit off the treble and jump up the bass a touch. So Detroit. Better. That's as Christ-like as I'll ever feel. He said, let there be sound, and there was sound. And it was good. Does feel like this could have been two separate gigs this evening. It is the living embodiment of the problem that America is facing right now. A divide with some people not able to connect with other people in a building which either reflects how people feel it right now or the exact opposite of how America is. So let's begin. Thank you, that's right, fun's over. We all learned how to do the sign language for shitting. The fun is over. Let's start.